Hey guys, how's everyone? So, I wanted to talk about few experiences I've been getting. So, I wanted to talk about a really tough time I faced. Uh, as you know, a lot of people still find it depressed, and the reason why do we exist, they still question that. So that's why I wanted to share my story and how from nothing and not being able to do anything or just losing hope and even a lot of negativity that surrounds yourself affects you. So I wanted to help everyone in hope of sharing my story and also like motivate you guys that if things are not working right today, it's not like it's going to be like that always. So beginning from my journey, I have always been an introvert person who likes to keep it to herself. I enjoy my company, but I like to be with friends also, sometimes a close knit group. And my parents were quite orthodox. They're not that orthodox. I grew up in India, and we didn't had a lot of cultures, different cultures like all across the world. So mentality is pretty restricted to Indian mentality only, where people just stay close to the family. Women are uh, pretty much what do you say made culturally right uh, in relation to others, but obviously India is growing, there's a lot of good stuff. So growing up, I saw that there were a lot of things that affected me. I was a chirpy girl, confident girl who likes who liked dancing, who liked to do a lot of stuff, creative stuff. I was like a proud kid and used to introduce myself everywhere, tell my city. But what I saw, like during schooling, we were pressurized with a lot of grading, examinations. When you hit puberty, you are like, there's a lot of dialogue about relationships, and then you talk a lot about your career, and it's just at our time it was just engineering or medical or commerce, that was our options to get a stable life career. We didn't had a lot of other options. So as a person, you to you know um, tend to swallow up your natural abilities and just follow the timeline or the set rules, and being with people who are not, you know, exploring their passion or being restricted on the policies. Like my mother has schizophrenia, so there was a lot of mental health issues already there. There was a lot of pressure from my grandparents as well. Obviously, their mentality is different. They're not that bad, but obviously, there was a lot of pressure around the family. There were a lot of family conflicts that leads to a child's trauma, and that's not something a lot of people talk about. Just wanted to share my journey, like what all led to what do you say, a breakdown, and how people also break down. So that's like my journey. And uh, so being a shy kid, we were told to express ourselves, but it was not that open a conversation. We never had. Even my brother, my elder sisters, my family, they were mostly restricted. Their thinking was also restricted to, you know, getting a husband, getting married. That's what everyone talked about. Boyfriends, girlfriends, uh, and so in my college also, I had a really toxic relationship. I thought that he was my friend, he was really a good influence, or he thought he is. He tried to corner me with all the people. uh, I became so dependent on him that I saw him only as my my partner think I only wanted in my life. So at that point, at a young age, I didn't know that someone is actually abusing me and influencing me in a wrong way. uh, so like we had a lot of conflicts, like a lot of drama, like you see in the films, like people getting jealous, we losing friends, a lot of drama, a lot of judgments about me. Even if I talked to a guy he didn't like, his friends also didn't like. So it was really misogynist and a really bad time in my life. I was a bright child. I liked studying. I had got good score, like good enough when I did hard work. I was also good with art, so I also tried to pursue something in art, but engineering was something I stick to. So during our placements, I saw that it was pretty much not a lot of guidance was given to us, but I made it through a company. In my company, also, it was like my relationship was on and off. It was not that good, that healthy influence or structure you require. But I made some friends. They were good, they were really nice. We enjoyed some really good girls time. I found that being with girls and being around people who actually cares about you will always motivate you to do better and be always there for you. But I lacked motivation. I didn't know what to do. And even my group, like, they were really more set in their part, more happier than me, but I always wanted to do something else more from my life. So a series of circumstances led me again back to the guy, and I really like look back and feel so stupid of doing it. Like sometimes it's your life choices that you go to negative people, negative circumstances, and it all adds up to your damsel. So being a introvert and a person who does not trust or hang out with a lot of people, or that's something I was made to, like they just change your mind, some people, and you tend to say that they are the one who are saying it right. So I already had a restricted group, but I didn't know I'm going to into a worse group, and it was a person. It was the group uh, that was like you see in movies, like the Mean Girls group. They my person was cheating on me at the time, and I didn't know, like, right in our girls group or whatever our group. And I always knew there's something, an intuition, a tickling that always told me, but I didn't see that. In my career, I just lost hope in my career. I was going to do something else, but after knowing that uh, like in my work culture, like, people were not motivating, there were a lot of toxic work culture attributes. Like, my boss used to keep me aside. He didn't used to motivate me or appreciate my work. I used to be really hardworking, used to work like 10 hours a day. I used to, like, as an engineer, I used to work in automation, everything, and there were long hours. We used to go on weekends also, but there was no goals or no leadership that helps us. It was more of like labor work. So after this discovery of this person, we discovered that he wants we were getting serious and we want to maybe talk about marriage. And that's when I knew that he cheated on me, and it was like a really bad heartbreak, because it's your best friend, you trust people and they just break you. And I was not happy with my family. It was a really negative environment, a lot of fights. I was just not happy with myself, what I'm doing. And that came to the dismantle of me, and I just gave up on everything. I stopped. I just quit. I just said I'll just work on myself. I just do what I want to do. I was done with capitalism and with people. But luckily, what happened was that I got a chance and I went back to my even school friends but they were not also a good influence. They were not that bad. They were there. We had some happy times, but for my career or the things I wanted to achieve, some goals, it was just not right, and I didn't had any motivation. But what happened was I didn't lose hope. All these things, all these bad negativity, I used it as a motivation, and I get up and see my options, what I can do. I knew the environment is not right for me, so I looked up how I can move to Canada, and I saw that there's a lot of good things. One thing my friend helped me or did change my life with that is telling me like how welcoming ecosystem in Canada is. I mean, obviously it's not perfect, but it's a change of environment or a place where people actually care about you, give you a healthy, equal, nurturing environment, I think is needed by all. So that's what I found in Canada. I found an entrepreneurship and mobile application development course, and that was like boom. Yes, I also wanted to do that. That was the major time when there was China India conflict going on. I did a lot of research why I should be in Canada, why is it good, why, how I can have a new life there, and it completely changed my life. I did my course there. Obviously, they're also not perfect. They were not the most best colleges. No education is best. I figured I have to do everything on my own pretty much, but I learned a lot. I met amazing mentor over there who definitely, you know, who believed in me, and that one person was enough to get me back from the depressive state I was. Like, I didn't used to go out of my home, I didn't used to eat anything, do anything, or even talk to my parents. But when you are in an environment where people actually believe in you, not based on your net worth, on your capabilities, it was just so refreshing to see that. And boom, that was amazing. That was the start of something, a new era, and we launched our business from then on, and it was an amazing journey. And from then on, I've never looked back. And I started my business after dropping out my first job. It was successful, but because of my conflicts with my brother, that was also added to my trust in people and also my trust in making money, because it was just felt superficial. But after that, I realized that people need help, and that's like my life purpose now, that to help people and the difficulties I faced, like others will not face it. That's what I've been working on, and now we are a team of 20 people. Like, we get hundred of applications. People from all across the world are supporting us. They have been saying such amazing words. I'm really happy, and I've been getting so many amazing new opportunities. Like, sky is the limit, and I just wanted to share that if anyone is feeling down or feeling like they are not doing enough, or thinking like, why do we exist, just wanted to help them, and also tell that what your current state is not what you are. It's part of life, it's phase. People get sad, but in the end, it's you, what you want to be. It's all what you want to become. And how, like, my life purpose is to explore the world, to have as many experiences, be happy. I don't think about a lot of things which I used to think back in the day. That was something I think of age. You become mature, or being around, surrounding yourself with positive people who have already established themselves in that area which you want to go, or just being in a healthy environment where people actually uplift you. So COVID actually had a really positive impact on me. I know a lot of people lost lives, and it's been a really bad time. But COVID, for me, I realized that this online community and a lot of wrong stuff that a lot of people talk about, and that's what I want to do coming forward. That's what supported me, and in hope of helping more people and no one else like just dismantle or give up on themselves, and always believe in yourself, and be yourself, and and always traverse through new adventures and paths. So thanks guys, like this is my first transparent video. I'll be pushing out more. You can tell me how you like it, you can leave a like, a comment. I would love to have your views or experiences, and I would love to share more regarding like what kind of help, advice you guys need. We'll try to help you out with that. So thanks a lot guys, bye, take care, hope it helped, and I look forward to more conversations like these and more sharing and happy equal world. Hopefully we'll have a happy equal world soon. Take care, bye guys.